What's happening, Wanderers? It's your boy, Wanderlust Bowman, and welcome to my crib, the Turtle Den.
Famous for its sports, deep dish pizza, unique hot dogs, museums, skyscrapers, and more, Chicago definitely has a very strong feeling of what America is like. However, one of my favorite places in the entire Chicago city and greater area somehow makes you feel like you're magically transported to Europe during the Middle Ages. Pretty freaking cool, right? The University of Chicago in Hyde Park is definitely a prestigious institution, but I'm not here to talk about the academics and programs. Now, the museum and its campus were designed to have a really strong Gothic feel, and it definitely is something I would highly recommend that you wander around and explore, at least for a half day in this area of town. The first highlight of the campus that really caught my attention is the iconic Cobb Gate. It really felt like I was entering a Lord's courtyard when I was walking underneath this ivy-covered structure, complete even with a gargoyle on top, which, funny enough, had a little mask on it.
Mask on the gargoyle. You see it?
I do.
Haha, looks like the students here at least have somewhat of a sense of humor. And right across the street, make sure you do not miss out on the Regenstein Library. Really cool structure located just nearby. Now, my first hidden gem of this area is located just a little bit past the Cobb Gate. Once you go under and, just marvel at its magnificence, be sure to stumble a little bit to the left to witness the Botany Pond. And the pure magic of this pond isn't botanical. It's not flowers or plants or anything like that. It's the wildlife, and it's a really tranquil, peaceful area where you can see resident ducks and, really cool, plenty of turtles. I lost count of how many I saw. Definitely have to check this out, guys. Past the Botany Pond, you will reach the heart and the center of the campus, known as the Main Quadrangle, which is just a fancy way of saying the main square, but hey, I like it. Sounds a little fancy, If you're just to text a buddy and say, "Wilt thee meet me at thy Main Quadrangle?"
Oh, you stink!
Don't know why you talk like it's 1,000 years ago when you have a cell phone, but hey, it's neither here nor there. Either way, this is a 215-acre space of just green sites enclosed by some truly enchanting buildings. Staring at the Kent Chemical Laboratory honestly made me feel like I was looking at the side of the castle.
Didn't see you there, Wanderers. I deserve to subscribe for that. Come on, guys.
You can also see the Ryerson Hall, which is complete with a nice tall observatory tower where I was looking for Rapunzel. Where art thou, Rapunzel? All right, I'll stop with the cringy old language. In the same area, you can also find the Cobb Lecture Hall, which fits the same neo-Gothic aesthetic that we've been discussing and discovering so far in the campus. So now we are coming up on hidden gem number 2, which is in the same area, and it is called the Bond Chapel, which is a tiny little church. It's very cute, very impressive architecture in the courtyard. It's a really great place to walk around. Makes you feel like, you're in Game of Thrones, but hopefully not as dark of a time, meaning you're not gonna get brutally murdered by a sword. Either way, definitely gotta check it out, guys. If you wanna see another impressive church, make sure you check out the Rockefeller Chapel. Almost blew it. Located pretty close by. It's a lot bigger, very impressive. Again, covered with ivy, has the Gothic design. Definitely ties in this whole Gothic, neo-Gothic, medieval feel, Middle Ages, whatever it may have you, that I really love about the University of Chicago campus, guys. Must see. Finally, make sure to waltz over to the Frederick C. Robie House, designed by the famous architect, one of the most famous from Chicago, honestly, Frank Lloyd Wright. If you haven't heard of him, get with it, guys, come on. Either way, it's a really cool building, and although it doesn't follow and it's not consistent with the neo-Gothic design, it's a cool little way to end your architectural sightseeing with a nice, really flat, bizarre-looking building that was designed by someone with a very famous name. Now, I'm sure you're tired from all of this walking around and seeing old cool buildings. Now it's time to get a great bite to eat. Let's go to the next place.
Right. So in Hyde Park, one of the best places to go for a quick bite to eat, a drink, a little dessert, or a quiet little place to do some reading in a really pretty courtyard. It's Cafe 53. I have the vegan Cajun chicken. As you can see, I've I didn't wait for you guys, but it's really good. And Vanessa got the chicken pesto sandwich and a delicious hot chocolate, perfect for the shade or a winter fall day, that too. So it's delicious, great food, great atmosphere. Can't recommend it enough. Cheers.
That is the University of Chicago campus located in Hyde Park. Really cool area, a lot different from the hustle and bustle or some other neighborhoods that you might find in Chicago. So I highly recommend checking out the University of Chicago campus and also the rest of Hyde Park, which I might make a video on because there's lots of great stuff to do around the area besides just the university itself. So please leave me a like down below if you like the tour, if you like the buildings, if you've been to this area. Do you want to go to this area? I'd love to hear from you below in the comments. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit subscribe for more Chicago, travel, whatever kind of guides I could provide for you if you want to go somewhere and see the things or eat the things or just do the things that can be done in that area of the land. Peace.